Hey everybody, Shoebox Legends here. Thanks for joining me today for a care package episode. Received this bubble mailer within the last week or so, just getting time to open it now, from a recently made friend of mine in this community here on YouTube, Joe over at Four Soft Corners. Talked about him and his channel a little bit in the John Wade Boggs fan VR that I did a few days back. And Joe reached out of the blue, wanted my address, and said that he had something to send my way that he thought I would appreciate. And that is just certainly not necessary, but really, really cool of you, Joe. I have no idea what's in here. This is totally a blind package, and I was figuring it would be like a card or something, but it looks like you've sent quite a bit of stuff. I mean, we've got two sides to this. I don't even know if I'll fit all this into just this one video, but we'll try to get a start on it anyway. Here's a really cool note. I've never seen this done before, but Joe took the time to write a note on some of these blank decoy cards that you used to get in place of hits back in the day, plain cardboard. Shane, thank you for your support and most of all your friendship. Number one, some Red Sox and some hockey I've accumulated but don't collect and know you will give a good home. Number two, some gently used vintage doubles and some buybacks. I never knew what to do with these until now, LOL. Hopefully, some can make the cut for the Franken set, but if not, we'll find a good home in a Z-Folio. Number three, sorry if I beat you to it, but I had to scoop this up as soon as I saw it come up on Sport Lots to try to surprise you. Now you'll have to show the set off. LOL, take care and enjoy, Joe, Four Soft Corners. So that is a very intriguing note, especially that last piece. I'm not sure what to make of that, but let's get into this, and I'll try my best to do these justice, but also keep this video from being 25 minutes long at the same time. And here's some really great instruction from Joe, which I appreciate. Open first, and then this is open second, and then here I've got in open last. So let's do the open first. Obviously, I'm not going to disagree with Joe's instruction here. Really, really cool of you to do this, Joe. I appreciate it so much. I'm glad we've gotten to know each other, and looking forward to enjoying the hobby together for many years to come. Here's a beautiful, how about this Dustin Pedroia out of 2017 Donruss Optic. I don't know if this is coincidence, Joe, or if you just knew this, but I'm a big fan of this set because it kind of is a throwback to 1990 Donruss, which I know is not well loved, but was the spring that I got into baseball card collecting, so I've always enjoyed that set. And I've got a ton of these hollows of different players in different colors, but I don't think I have this Pedroia in this color, which looks to be like an orange. So really, really cool. And that is actually serial numbered out of 199. So we're going to throw that guy up in the background just because that is some really nice shine. Here is a Nomar Prospector's Dream. Again, check out the shine on that card from Topps Gold Label. I do not ever recall having seen this before, and I have a ton of Nomar. That's awesome. Here's a set that I love, Ringleaders insert set from Stadium Club. On the baseball side, on the hockey front, they were an insert in Finest, but look at the way the light just dances. The foil work on this is insane. So there's a Hawk Andre Dawson Hall of Famer and a beautiful Red Sox insert there. Love it. This is really, really cool, Joe. Here's a Nomar, another serial numbered card out of 399 from USA Baseball Diamond Kings. Gordie Howe from Sports Illustrated for kids. That is a killer oddball right there. I love Sports Illustrated cards. Do not have this one. I'm not sure what year this came out, but it looks fairly old, like maybe 1990s. Really, really awesome. It looks like a couple more hockey cards here. Jacques Richard for the Sabres. That's like a mid to late 70s release. Here's one of these awesome like Broder cards that came out in the late 80s, early 90s, featuring Wayne Gretzky. And then another one in the home jersey. Back in this era, you would wear your white jersey at home and your dark jersey on the road. I don't know when that changed, but it's the opposite today in the NHL. Check out these O-Pee-Chee minis. So these are fantastic. Wayne Gretzky. I think this set only lasted 2 years. They were similar to like the Topps Mini League Leaders cards that were coming out at the time, like small set, maybe 50 cards, 60 cards, something like that. And of course, this duo here represents Wayne's transition from the Edmonton Oilers to the LA Kings. So really, really awesome to include those, Joe. You're blowing me away with your generosity here, buddy. Here's a sticker insert of Wayne Gretzky. I believe this is 88-89 because you see the push pin there, which they used in the base set. So you would get one sticker card per pack, and it would either be an individual player like this Gretzky, or it could be a team card as well. Here's some type of a giveaway. Guessing this was made for like a convention or something because it says VIP, but it looks like Ace of Spades, Wayne Gretzky. Funny one there. I've never seen that card before. Looks like it was made for the 2022 National Convention. Maybe, Joe, I'm not sure. Maybe you got this at the National. And then lastly, how about this Theo Fleury Goodwin's Champions Relic? This is like technically like, I guess it's a multi-sport release every year, unlicensed by Upper Deck, but it has really cool relics and just out-of-the-box type cards. I do have quite a few cards from Goodwin Champions over the years, but definitely don't have that Fleury relic. So what an awesome batch there of baseball and hockey stars and some shine. Just awesome. Going to do the open second next. And this looks like it's some vintage. And man, how about this? 1953 Topps Bob Addis. I'm going to check, but I am relatively certain I do not have this in my set. Card number 157. I mean, this is amazing. Getting 1953 Topps baseball cards in the mail by surprise is fantastic. I just don't really even know what to say, Joe. Put that one up. And it's followed by another 53 Topps George Spencer, for the Giants. This one is well loved. One of the things I really enjoy about Joe and his channel, his approach is like, I want every card eventually. Especially the vintage run, 50s, 60s. So I'll take anything in any shape and just upgrade as I go. I really like that approach, and looks like I'm the beneficiary here of some of Joe's upgraded cards. Here's another one, Hank Sauer, like just rolling through 1953 Topps here. Joe is a fellow 53 Topps fan. He is further along, I would say, than I am in his set build. He showed his binder in one of his early videos, and he has really been cranking. But just amazing that you would share some of these with me. I'm like truly honored to be able to put these in my set. Here's a Grady Hatton. Wonderful background here. This is like a water tower or something behind the wooden fence. I've always loved that in the back of that card. Again, just like I'm a broken record here, but I'm blown away by your generosity, Joe. This is beyond cool. How about a 52 Bowman? I mean, right there with 53 Topps as being like my first vintage love. I love the 50 through 52 Bowman sets in particular. Do not have this Joe Presco pitcher for the Cardinals. Man, talk about bolstering the vintage PC with this care package. Like I'm truly stunned. And then how about this Topps Heritage box topper buyback of John Boozer for the Phillies. I love these Heritage buybacks. As Joe mentioned in his note, this will be compared, and I guess any of these buybacks that are coming up here will be evaluated for my buyback Franken set. So I did an episode on that a while back if you want to check that out. But it's basically cards 1 through 792, all in buyback format, can be from any year, top set and any buyback program. Awesome Chuck Hinton there. So I'll definitely compare these against that. And here's a Freddie Patek for the Royals. I think it's Patek for KC. This one, I'm almost hoping doesn't make the Franken set because I have an idea where I'm going to send this, where I know it will be very, very appreciated. So that's fantastic. Tim Blackwell for the Cubs, 1980 buyback, which you did not see many of at all in this 2014 buyback program. It largely ended at 1979, and getting these 1980s was not easy, so that's super cool, Joe. J.R. Richard for the Astros, how about that? Strikeout king, just awesome, awesome pitcher. Love that buyback. George Crow on the 59 Topps, rocking the amazing specs. Man, Some of these are going to battle their way into the Franken set regardless. Here's a gloriously miscut Willie Jones. We can actually see a portion of the next card over on the left here on the border. Just fantastic. Cincinnati Reds, and I love the card that's, or that the color that's bleeding in from this other card is red. That is glorious, super unique buyback there. And then we close it out. How about a Bill Spaceman Lee 1979 tops from the 2014 buyback program. Great shot there. Look at those stirrups. Love it. Really, really cool. I don't get buyback lots like that very often these days at all, Joe. The well is started to dry up on that front, so really, really appreciate you thinking of me as a home for those that you wanted to part with from your collection. And I'll probably do a separate video where I see how those that little stack there stacks up for the Franken set at some point. And then we have one more envelope here. This is pretty thin. This feels like it might be like a single card here. I'm not sure, but it says open last. And no way. Oh man, I can't believe you found this. So there is a backstory here. I am working on the 2011 Topps Chrome baseball set, which you see here in atomic refractor form, which you see here. I just love atomic refractors. They're like my favorite parallel of all time. And in this particular year, 2011, these were all numbered to 225, whereas in other years, they were often numbered out of just 10. So they were pretty difficult. So for the 2011 set, I am trying to complete the entire 220 card release, all in atomic refractor format. And I have had 219 out of 220 for like a year now. And the one card that I've been missing is this card right here, Carlos Ruiz of the Philadelphia Phillies. I know it's not like a tough card in the sense that Carlos Ruiz is not, you know, like a Hall of Fame caliber player or anything like that. But those of you that have tried to find specific serial numbered cards like this, once they're like a decade or so old, know how absolutely maddening it can be. I mean, I have been looking for this exact Carlos Ruiz card for well over a year without any success. And, you know, as touching as everything is that you included here, Joe, which is, I mean, honestly, like I'm truly at a loss for words. Like this is maybe the most compelling card in the entire package. Just the fact that you've gotten to know me enough as a collector to be aware of like what projects I'm working on, and that this card in particular was like a big sticking point in completing something that I'd been at for a long time, and to go out of your way to find a copy and buy it just to send it to me and complete that set is like, it's just very, very touching. And you're a fantastic guy. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you thinking of me with this Carlos Ruiz, but also with, you know, all of this amazing stuff that you sent my way. You are definitely on the short list now so that I can return fire and get you back. And this was just beyond awesome. So Joe, thank you so, so much. To everybody else, I appreciate you stopping by to check out this care package. Definitely head over and give Joe a visit over at 4 Soft Corners if you're not already subscribed. Just awesome, awesome dude in this community. So thanks again, everyone. I'll be back soon. And in the meantime, stay safe and enjoy the hobby.